Today we're going to do an experiment using the scientific method. So we want to find out what dissolves better, baking soda or salts in plain tap water. So the ingredients I have are a clear cup, a cup of tap water, baking soda, and salt. I also am using a measuring spoon, which is going to use 1 teaspoon for each baking soda and a teaspoon for salt. So the first part of our scientific method is the problem. What are you trying to figure out? So our question is, does salt or baking soda dissolve better in water? The next step is our hypothesis. So it's an educated guess using prior knowledge on what will dissolve better, baking soda or salt. So we learned about salt and baking soda in our chemistry class in science, and we know that sodium bicarbonate is salt and baking soda. They're both alkaline, however, salt has more in it than baking soda. So we have prior knowledge, so using an educated guess, I think the salt will be able to dissolve better than the baking soda because of the crystals and the alkaline in the salts. The next thing we have is the materials. List the materials we use in the experiment. Salt, baking soda, 2 cups of cold or tap water, and a teaspoon for using baking soda and salt. The procedures. Make a detailed list of the steps in your experiment. So the first thing we have to do is detail what we're going to do first. So the first thing we do is we're going to pour the 1 cup of water into the clear cup. And then we're going to take a teaspoon of baking soda. Actually, we'll pour the other cup first as well. Then we're going to take a teaspoon of baking soda. And you want to make sure you get accurate measurement on this. And dissolve it in the water. Then we're going to take 2 half teaspoons of salt, which equal 1 teaspoon, and do the same thing. Then we'll mix and we'll see which dissolves better. So this is me mixing the baking soda. As you can see, it's very cloudy. It's not dissolving that well until you mix a little bit. And then I'll go ahead and mix the salt. As you can tell, this isn't as cloudy as the baking soda. It seems to be dissolving more than the baking soda. So we're going to mix a little bit more. And I'll show you the insides of the 2 glasses. So this is the salt, and this is the baking soda. So then what are our results? From what we observed, after we performed the experiment, what actually dissolved better? From actually looking at the cups right now, I would say the baking soda dissolved more. This is the salt again as it's settled. And now this is the baking soda. There's less baking soda in the glass than the salt. So what did we observe? Did we observe that the baking soda or the salt dissolved better? From our results, I would say the baking soda actually dissolved better. So after I got my results, my conclusion, from what you observed, how would you answer your original question? So my original question is, what dissolves better, baking soda or salt? So my results are, the baking soda dissolves better than the salt. It has to do with the alkaline in the baking soda. This is my science experiment and using the scientific method to prove my experiment true. I hope you enjoyed my video.